we done with number 1? Okay, let me catch up to you then.
Wait.
Yeah. Well, I've still got to do it. I haven't even done it, so don't panic. I'm not going to catch up to you anytime soon. 0. Oh, I did. Sorry, I messed that up. Oh well. 0, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, 300, 330, and then 360. Here we go. Put a 0 in. 0 comes to, oh, I put my +1, didn't I? That should be 1 plus. Is that okay with that? I wrote that backwards?
No.
All right.
Always
one in the room. Now nobody can read it. Ha! I'll teach you.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You. This is about 1.9-ish, if you did it right. 60 degrees would be 1.5-ish. 90 degrees would be about, what? 1. 120, it would be 1.5. Oh, no, it wouldn't be. I'm a liar. It would be 0.5. Wait. Why? Because it would be negative, right? Cosine 120 degrees would be the second quadrant, so it would be negative 1/2. This would be about 0.1. This would be 0. Then 210 would be back at 0.1, then 0.5, then 1, then 1.5, then 1.9, then 2. No, its radius is changing, so it's not a circle.
Is it a spiral? It's like a heart.
It's not a spiral.
I think it looks like a shell.
Let's do it. So at 0, I have 2, so I put a dot at 2. Wait, can I double my scale? Because otherwise it'd be really small.
Yeah.
Is that okay with everybody? So I got a dot here. Then at 30, I'm at 1.9. Now I messed up my scale, so you guys are going to have to deal with that. So I drew 45 degrees rather than 30 degrees. 1.5 would be here then. Then this would be 1. Is that right? Then at this would be 0.5. Then 0.1. Then 0. Then 0.1. Then 0.5. Then 1. Then 1.5. And then, whoops, 1.5 and then 1.9. That dot isn't there. Right? So what does this look like?
a heart.
That is not a heart. What makes you think this is a heart?
I think it looks like a shell.
What makes you think that's a heart? Come
Does it
on.
go like
Come on. This is called a cardioid.
A cardioid. A cardioid?
Cardioid.
cardi?
Anybody know what the root for card is?
Yeah, heart.
Heart shaped. That's what this is. A cardioid, heart shaped.
So it's a heart.
Cardioid. Now there are,
heart.
if you do this right, there's only a limited number of shapes you're going to get. Can I move just for a moment and show you the shapes? The shapes are a rose,
That's a flower.
a rose. Hey, don't be picking on me. Lemnesgut.
The what?
Lemnesgut. Lemnesgut.
I can't even drive.
Le maison.
It's a house.
Le maison.
Oh wait, no.
So Frenchman made this.
Yes. Cardioid. And then spiral of Archimedes, because that's Greek.
Spiral.
Of Archimedes. Those are the shapes you're typically going to get if you do anything right. So once you start to make a shape, you should be looking which one it is. Now, the warning is this. Notice what is different between a cardioid and a le maison. We got this loop in the middle, right? So you got to watch out for the loop. So watch out for it. Just don't assume you have a heart-shaped one. You might have a loop in the middle. Le maison instead of a cardioid. All right. Now, by the way, I'm saying those completely wrong. Those of you who have French class can fix it later with your fellow classmates and tell them what that's really supposed to be said. I did my best before I said it. Try number 2!
Oh no.
Ah.
This one's weird. Because he goes, did you go, what the heck? I didn't draw this one.
With your hand.
Okay, number 2.
Brian, what'd you get for sure? I don't know. 2. So I got
3. Yeah. I'm just gonna guess the Russians. These are the ideas. So now
You don't have to type it in all the I go.
Just repeats. Yep. This is a 3-pronged like flower thing.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
The pretty flower.
I got 5.
Oh, should be DRG there. It's DRG. So that says degrees. Now you're in. You want to go to degrees.
Yeah.
I get a couple.
You get 0, 3, 0, negative
like the
3, 0,
rose.
3.
Just like we're
All right, how you guys doing on this one? Should we?
I have a 3-pronged.
Together?
I have like a 3-pronged propeller.
All right. Well, we're gonna good. That's probably pretty good. All right. Have we ever gotten it started to graph and then got stuck a little bit?
Yeah, like how do you like draw? Like,
That's what we're gonna get to. I just want to make sure that everybody's kind of to this point before I show you how to draw something that you didn't even do yet. Is everybody kind of here?
Here.
You got your hair, you got your stuff. You're gonna draw some dots. All right, let's draw some dots. So at 0, I got 0. And then I go out to 30 degrees, I'm at 3. Then at 6 degrees, I'm at 0. That's really confusing. But I'm gonna keep going just cause. Then I go to at 90 degrees, I'm at negative 3. And then at 120 degrees, I'm at 0 again. 150 degrees, I'm back out at 3. Then I'm back out at 0. Then 180 degrees, I'm at, oh, sorry, I did that. 210 degrees, I'm at negative 3, which plots that point again. When you find yourself apply the same points again, you're done. Okay? Now, the problem is, I look at that and go, what the heck? Now, if you've got a little practice under your belt, this would be obvious what we're going to do here. But if you don't got practice, what's a way to clarify a graph when the points are not giving you enough information?
Draw more points.
Get more points. Let's pick a point in between and take a look at that point, right?
So super tough.
So let's try, you want to try 45? Let's try 45 degrees. I have 45 degrees in here. So I put 45 degrees in my calculator. I get 345 gives me 135. So root 2 over 2, 0.707. You get about 2.1-ish. Everybody check me.
Okay. Wait.
Check me. Check me. Check
Try
me.
this up.
2.12132.
So we went 0.
Yeah, I got you.
We go out to 3. And then on the way back at 45, we're at 2.1. That's not 45. That's 60 degrees. My bad. Right here, isn't it?
Okay, so we were right. It's like a propeller. It's a rose.
It's a rose.
It's a propeller.
So then I might check, well, let's check 15 degrees. 15 degrees also gives me 2.1. So what do I know so far? I know it starts here, goes through here, goes through there, comes back, and then at 60 degrees, I'm all the way back at 0. And I might still be confused. I might go, well, how do I get to negative 3 from there? So now I'm going to back up and try 75 degrees. Try 75 degrees. 3 times 75 is 210.
Sine
Can't do my head. No, it's not 210. It'd be 225. 225. So that would give you negative 2.1, right?
Yeah.
So halfway to 90, I'm at negative 2.1, which means I'm instead of going this way, I'm gonna go this way. So I'm at negative 2.1. So I go out like this. I swing here, and then I do what? Swing down here to here, then back in, then back out, and then back in, and then I start repeating my graph. This is a rose.
Yeah, but the
Propeller.
rose is supposed to have 4 petals.
It could have any number of petals. It could have 7, it could have 3, it could have 18. Sorry, my bad. What's weird is this one only has 2. I think this is like a 2-petal rose, but they wanted to have a separate name for it.
Rose.
It's
What the heck?
infinity.
Yeah. It's called infinity sign. Some French guy didn't want it to be called that, so tough. All right, so it's good. Oh, am I going to ask you what the names of these things are? This comes up occasionally. Yeah. Note the following. Note the following. I've taught this for a zillion years. My cheat sheet. Okay. I know the names. I didn't know which one's which. I know cardioid.
Red rose.
And rose.
And helix.
Is le mescoute and le maison. I don't know.
Le mescoute, le maison.
Let's go get this cross.
They probably have really good meanings that if I knew them, I'd be like, oh, that makes sense.
Le maison is a
Look at the cardiac.
Le maison is a house.
I'm going to call
If
it.
it's MAISON.
Le maison would be Limacon.
Le maison.
Le
Le maison.
Le mousson. Le maison. I don't know. I'm sure that you guys have some. I'm sure it makes perfect sense. I just don't know any French. I mean, I said bonjour a lot when I was in France. That's all I said.
Where'd you go?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
When'd you go to France?
I don't know what to say. I've been to France many times.
Really?
Yep. Beautiful country once you get outside of Paris.
Yeah. I hate Paris. I hated Paris. I went there last
I
year.
people either love Paris or hate Paris. I don't know which.
I didn't like it.
Paris.
Wasn't a fan.
City of Lights. You climb all the way to the top to that. You climb all the way to the top of the